My fellow citizens of Cincinnati, welcome to the Cincinnati Sanity Report. I started the Cincinnati Sanity Report for one reason, and that is to try and bring some sanity to the conversations at City Hall. This plan will kill any hopes that we have of modernizing a mass transit system in Cincinnati, like light rail in the Eastern Corridor. This plan by Todd Portune would immediately die. The following are my comments to Cincinnati City Council on February 27, 2013. Thank you for this opportunity to address City Council, the 2-minute version. Honorable Wendell Young, please immediately call Todd Portune and tell him that your vote on the privatization plan will kill his plan for light rail on the Eastern Corridor. A plan that would bring millions of dollars into the city of Cincinnati for 100 years to come. The Eastern Corridor light rail system proposed by Todd Portune will easily remove 7,000 to 10,000 cars a week from the downtown area. This will significantly reduce the amount of parking income and provide an easy basis for a lawsuit under the non-compete clause. Do you really expect these high-priced New York City lawyers to leave millions of dollars on the table? Yvette Simpson, I ask you if your word has any meaning. You came to the community of Mount Lookout and you promised us that if the communities were against this parking plan, you would vote no. So by your word, you will vote no because all of the communities in Cincinnati are against this plan. You cannot hide behind some doomsday scenario that you helped create. Because in the morning, no matter what other plan we decide on, the sun will still rise and the Ohio River will still be flowing. I show you this power flow chart directly from the office of the mayor, and you'll notice at the very top are the citizens of Cincinnati. Yvette, this means you work for us. What that means today is that Mayor Mark Mallory and Roxanne Qualls cannot tell you how to vote. Chris Silbach, please explain to me why you feel you do not have a fiduciary responsibility to balance the budget. Your vote on this proposal will simply force someone else 2 years down the road to do your job. Only they will have severely compromised assets to work with. We are only dealing with a $15 million deficit this year. All you have to do is change one law that you created, and you can then shift parking revenues into the general fund, and that will free up $5 million plus. So now we're down to only a $10 million deficit. You can easily spread this over 12 different departments without even touching fire and police. And the police chief has already identified cuts that he would like to make. And from my understanding, the administration now is trying to run him off to Detroit for being a prudent man. Lori Quinlivan, you should know better. And Vice Mayor Roxanne Qualls, there are only 6 people in this city that want this deal to go through. What the heck are you doing? This is a certifiable emergency. If we do not stop this by Monday, City Council plans on taking away your civil rights to object by making this an emergency measure. Once it's made an emergency measure, this will be a done deal for 30 years. Tell me, how is it an emergency to make a 50-year commitment on lots and a 30-year commitment on parking meters when City Council only got the paperwork yesterday? And they're going to vote on Monday to make it an emergency matter and on Wednesday to finalize the deal. We must act now. Call Yvette Simpson. Call Wendell Young. Call Chris Silbach. Make this happen. Please call now and tell these people we do not want to privatize our streets. Thank you for your attention.